To help support me in the channel, you can use one of the links below and press the notifications bell to alert you of a new video. Now, back to the video. Hello guys, this is Red from Red's Third Dimension Gaming, and today I will be reviewing Ark of Alchemist for the PlayStation 4 and the Nintendo Switch for the US market. With a continuous slew of great fun RPGs, one after another, has Compile Heart hit a snag in the road? Let's find out if Ark of Alchemist is as good as Dragonstar Varnir and Death End Request in this review. Because I played the Japanese version of the game, I'm going to just give a quick synopsis of the story released by Idea Factory International. Enter the desert in search of the key to save humanity. The great power. Quinn braves forward for the sake of her kingdom, leads her soldiers into battle against a swath of enemy nations. 1 year, the king declared that he would send a large-scale investigation team to the Desert of Beginnings. And so, Quinn was selected to captain this mission. Quinn gazes at the ancient alchemic device, the Luna Gear, within her hand. According to the legends of yore, once the Luna Gear is equipped with the 4 orbs, it will unlock the great power that will save humanity. Only 1 orb resides in Quinn's Luna Gear. Collecting the 4 orbs for the Luna Gear, however, is a mere legend. With the threats of dangerous creatures and machine dolls wandering the desert, one of the enemy nations, the principal of New Haven, has dispatched their military in search of the great power. Now Quinn and her band of allies must fight against the principal of New Haven in hopes to find the great power and save humanity. Quinn steels herself, but even so, she can't help but doubt the existence of the great power.
そして王国軍の一員として戦いに身を投じていったのです。きっと明日はいいことがある。そう信じるみんなに希望をもたらすために。
The story is nothing special. I didn't fall in love with it, and I've seen other games that take place in the desert do more with their story and were way more interesting to play. If you want to play a great and fun JRPG that has some desert elements in it, then please check out Nier Automata.
To be, it's fine. Their speech doesn't mean anything. They're just emitting words at random. If they wanted help, why would they be attacking us?
Yeah.
Even the first Nier game, for that matter, is a fun, but at times difficult game. Also, none of the characters really stood out to me. The desert has many mechanical components to it that you will be able to manipulate with the 4 elements earth, wind, water, and fire. There are many obstacles that you cannot overcome unless you use multiple elements of manipulation. An example of this would be that some objects or pathways will be blocked or frozen by ice. You will simply use your fire magic attack to get through or open a chest. With earth manipulation, you can summon a defensive, climbable earth block during battle or use it to get to an out of reach place. Some areas will have traps. One of these things that can be extremely frustrating are these movement blocking walls. Randomly out of the ground, a wall will appear and that's all it is. It's just a wall that is preventing you from going forward. How do you get around this? You simply walk around it or just walk towards a wall until you're past that wall area. I think this is just a stupid obstacle. There are some mechanical stationary robots that will shoot to kill you on sight. You should definitely stay wary and don't attack these until you are ready to take them on. They can insta-kill you. while traversing in this open, small world, you may find it a little underwhelming. It is definitely not an endless desert by any means. In the description of this game, it mentions an endless desert. It's definitely not that. Nier is more of an endless desert at times in that game. This game is much more limiting. It looks like they took the desert gameplay environments from Cyber Dimension Neptunia 4 Goddesses Online and just changed it slightly. While battling, you can use a few main attacks, and then your Luna gear to use some elemental attacks. It is a hit and miss for me. I definitely did not enjoy it as much as Death End or Varnir. It is not very unique and also isn't that fun. It is not a turn-based game. It is also not as exciting as 4 Goddesses Online. You have a stamina bar, and when you run out of stamina, you must wait for the bar to reload. However, I do like how you can be tactical if you choose that as your gameplay style. If you are equipped with a book or a staff, you can play a support role for your party. Controlling your party can be a little difficult, so this is definitely for advanced players. Some strategies that you may want to try is luring an enemy away from its pack and defeating them one by one. This is an interesting strategy that I read about online, but I didn't find it that effective. I basically used my main character and with pure strength could take down the enemies with no problems. You level up very fast in this game, so it is not incredibly difficult. In some areas it can be difficult as there are mine traps, these are highlighted by a red dot, and darkness. In dark areas it can be too difficult to see. There is also an area of dust and caves. When this foggy, dusty substance is present, it makes it hard to attack. The game has moments of fun with its gameplay, but it just seems like a generic gameplay style that becomes boring after a while. In each base, you can choose from the following commands: save, party formation, supply, training, construction, and rest. This is where you'll see majority of your RPG elements and more strategy at your disposal. Even though I didn't explore much of the construction feature, you can use it to develop your base into a much bigger and better facility. You can build, repair, and weapon workshops, so this will definitely be better for your armada. In the formation section of your camp, you can change your comrades' formations, tactics, equipment, abilities, and set items. Companion tactics include something similar to 4 Goddesses Online, such as attack the same enemy or attack freely. Set items are easy to use items that you can set in order to easily traverse the desert. The supply area is where you can buy and sell equipment and materials. You can also exchange materials in your possession for new materials. When you trade your materials, you'll be able to further expand and upgrade your facilities. This is one aspect of the game that I like because it gives you a goal to work towards. While at the training area of camp, you can increase your character's stats and learn new abilities as well. This will allow you to upgrade your characters, but at a cost. You can also save and take a break from the game in the camp. The graphics for this game are underdeveloped. The environments look like they were taken from 4 Goddesses Online and just changed a little bit. None of the characters are pretty to look at. I didn't think that it ran that smoothly either. It doesn't feel like 30 frames per second. I said it looks underdeveloped because I think this game came out a year too soon. It needs more time to be polished. Also, if you care about censorship, this game was censored in Japan. The amount of cleavage in the game has been covered up in order to abide to Sony's new censorship policies, so Compile Heart had to change their artwork because of Sony. If this comes out on Steam, maybe we'll see the original artwork back in the game. I don't know if Idea Factory is going to go through the work to get this game looking like the original artwork for the Switch and Steam, because it did not make a whole lot of money in Japan. I think this is one of the worst selling games that Compile Heart has ever made in Japan, so I don't know if Idea Factory wants to put the funds into this game to get it how it looked originally, when the Japanese version didn't look like that in the final product. While in the dialogue scenes, it can be very hard to watch. The characters' lip movements are way out of sync, and this was on the Japanese version. I wish they'd just turn them off. It makes these scenes hard to look at. So just get rid of the lip movement and you're golden for the English version. It'll look 100% better than this crap. Overall, this is my least favorite Compile Heart game. I thought it was worse than Gun Pixies, and that game was not fun. The art and environments are bland, the story is nothing to run home about, and the gameplay is boring. There's a reason why Japan only bought 3,000 copies of this game. 3,000. 1,000. That is so bad. I'm giving this game a 4 out of 10. It is just disappointing. To end this review, if you would like to buy the game, it's coming out for the Switch in North America, and you can use one of the links below. Hopefully it won't be censored, but it's definitely not the best game. Wait for a deep price cut, please. If you want to help support me, I would suggest buying another game like Dragon Star Varnir or Death End Request or Four Goddesses Online. Four Goddesses Online is a great game. I love that game. And those games should be cheaper now. I'd like to give a quick shout out to my patrons for this month. Sten0328, Yo-Yo Mongo, and Snizzy Snaz Bullets. Thank you for being my patrons for this month. And if you would like to become a patron and help support me, you can donate as little as $1 through the Patreon link down below. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to check out my other reviews. I'll be on vacation this month, so hopefully you're seeing this and it's scheduled properly on YouTube. Don't forget the thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe. See you guys in the next review.
You fell for it! Nice to meet you. I'm Neptia. I'm a compatible character who was born from Neptune's funny face components. The only thing I can really do for you is smile.